Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post videos over here at least 3 times a week. I've got a vlogging channel and I upload daily on TikTok too. So I hope you're doing very well today. In today's video, I'm going to be finally testing out the Beauty Bay face palette. I've had this for a little while now and I've wanted to test it for so long. I've just not got around to filming the video, so we're going to be doing it today. Going to give you a full honest review and just show you what the palette looks like. So I just want to jump straight into this video. If you do enjoy this, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment to read later on, as well as subscribing to my channel for more content just like this. But without further ado, let's get started. As I said, I have had this palette for a while now. I was very kindly gifted it in a PR box near Black Friday, so I'm very grateful for that. However, my opinions are completely my own. I was going to buy this, I just couldn't afford it when it came out. But this palette came in 2 different shades. So you got the lighter one and the deeper one. So this is for lighter skin tones and this one's for deeper skin tones. I love the fact that they did this so that it's more diverse and more inclusive as well. So I'm going to show you the darker one first. So this is the packaging and I think it looks so classy. And then when we open it up, this is what it looks like. There are some beautiful shades in here. This highlight I'm so excited to dip into. This blush as well looks so beautiful. And then I'm just going to open this one here so you can see that. So you can see the differences between them and the similarities between them. I absolutely love the fact that they did 2 different palettes. I think they're both really nice as well. I think they're both gorgeous. And yeah, the packaging on the front looks very similar too. I love it. Because my skin tone is more fair and more light, I'm going to be using the light palette today. But I just wanted to be able to show you both of them because since I've got them both, I wanted to be able to show you what they both look like and things like that. But this is the one we're going to be using. So we're going to start off with the bronzer. It says to swirl beneath the cheekbones, hair and jawline for warmth and extra definition. Let's go for it, why not? This one is a lot lighter than I would normally go for in a bronzer. Normally I use the Revolution Mega Bronzer in the shade Warm, which just seems perfect for my skin tone. That's what it looks like. You can see I'm literally nail hit pan on that. So that's what it looks like compared to that one. So this one's a little bit more warm than this one. This one's more of a contour for me. But I want to give it a go anyway and see what it's like. Sometimes I find products that I wouldn't normally reach for, or like shades I wouldn't normally reach for, really surprise me. So I'm just taking this Real Techniques brush here and I'm just tapping into that. I'm not sure how pigmented it is, so I don't want to tap in too much in case it is rather pigmented. Oh wow, that looks really nice. That's actually a really nice shade. Okay, I'm gonna apply some down here and then start to bring it up. But I will be blending it out so don't like have a panic when you see it looking like this and just applying it. Okay. Oh wow, that is really nice. Oh yeah, I like that. See what I mean? I wouldn't normally go for that kind of shade, but that's actually quite perfect. It's created a really nice shadow. You can see that the differences in my face now. It has created a really nice shadow and like structured my cheekbone there. Okay, I'm going to do my forehead. This is where I usually like more of a warm tone for my forehead. But again, I love just trying new things, new shades, new products, new everything. Okay, it's a little bit less pigmented for my forehead, but it is a very buildable formula, so we can just go in, add a little bit more. But I'd rather it be more buildable than extremely intense, because if it's really pigmented and it's way too much, then it can be really hard to blend out, I find. That is really nice. That's added some nice warmth to my face and then kind of created those shadows that we like. Okay, let's do the other side. Do you know, I feel like this is going to be like my go-to face palette now. The thing that I love about it is the fact that you've got 2 different blushes, a bronzer and a highlight all in one place. It's very slim and very compact, so you could just take this in your bag if you're going travelling or, you know, having a night somewhere or just going on holiday or whatever. And it's a really compact product. So you've got 4 different things in there. I'm just hoping that I like the rest of it, but so far I'm very impressed. I really like that. It's blended beautifully into my foundation. All I've got on underneath is my primer, foundation and concealer. And I love that. I think that's done a really good job. I think the only thing I'm not as fond about is the way that it's done my chin and my jawline. But I think that's mainly because I usually use a darker one, or like a warmer toned one, and it really does make me look a lot more snatched there. However, just build it up a little bit and it should be absolutely fine. But yeah, I actually really like the way that that has done my cheekbones. I absolutely love that. Let's just keep blending this out. This is how it's looking now, and I am obsessed with that. I think it's really helped to structure my face. I love that bronzer. Now I'm going to go in with the blush. I think the one that I want to use is the peachy one, because they're both so beautiful. But I think I want to try this peachy shade because I think it looks really, really pretty. I'm taking a Beauty Bay brush, the BB104 brush. And I'm just going to tap into this. They've got little imprints on them. Oh my gosh. That looks ridiculously pigmented. I'm just going to try to tap some of that off because that looks so pigmented. But that, they've got like little imprints of a bee, which I think is really, really cute. It reminds me of the packaging for their like blushes, their individual blushes. And I'm just going to start to tap this in. Oh my days. That is stunning. No, that is beautiful. What? Oh my god, I'm like obsessed with this palette, like so obsessed. The pigmentation is like, it is so pigmented, but it's blending like I'm not even blending it, it's just blended itself in. It's beautiful. Definitely have the right shade there. I want to try the other one, but I don't want like odd sides of my face. I'm going to film more after this. But that is so gorgeous. I definitely have the right brush for it as well, because it's just blending it in beautifully. But it's just like melting into the rest of my makeup. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I'm going to have to try the other one later on because that is stunning. I love that. So I've used the shade Peach here, and you can see that peachy tone come out of it. It's really giving my face some more life to it and helped with that structure there. Oh my god, I absolutely love that. I'm just going to keep blending that out, making sure that is nice and even, looking the same as the other side. But yeah, I absolutely love that. And literally, I cannot fault this palette at all so far. So the final step now is to use the highlight, and I have tried this before and I absolutely love it. Like, it is stunning. So I'm going to use this brush here, which is the 420 brush by Real Techniques. It's this fan brush. It's kind of got like a stippling brush on the end. It's really cool. I really like this one. So this is what it looks like, and if you do have a little up close look, it looks very, very glittery, which I never ever like a glittery highlight. However, when it's actually on the skin, it doesn't look like that. It just looks like it in the pan. So I'm just going to get a little bit onto my brush. With this, a little bit does go a long way, so you don't need a lot. Just got some on there. And then start to really gently apply it. Look at that. It is so stunning. It's beautiful. The pigmentation is extremely blendable, and it's quite buildable as well, but it's very, very pigmented. So you don't really need to build it. Okay, look at that. It's literally just blended beautifully in to that blush. And I'm going to be honest, I actually think it's performing better on my powder blush than it did on my liquid blush, because I tried this out before on a liquid blush and it kind of felt like it might have lifted a bit of that blush underneath. But on the powder, I think it's just like blended and like melted into it, which is really, really nice. Oh, I love it. Those three as a combination are absolute perfection. Like, they've literally just melted into each other. Oh, I'm completely obsessed with this palette. A little bit on my nose, and I'm going to put a bit on my lip as well. See, around my mouth area, it does look a bit glittery, but when I apply it on my nose or on my cheekbones or anywhere else, it just kind of blends and it just looks like a really gorgeous shine. Around my mouth though, it does look a little bit glittery, so maybe it's not like one of those kind of ones to use. Not sure, but I do love it. I kind of want to go in with the other blush, you know, and kind of create a bit of an ombre, kind of like go a little bit higher with a darker blush, because I just want to give it a go. I want to try all of the shades in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking a different brush. I'm taking this She Glam brush here. It's got a little paw print on. I'm obsessed. It is such a good quality brush. And I've just tapped in very lightly on that one because it's very, very pigmented. And I'm just really, really gently going to tap at the top. Oh yeah, that's really nice. You can tell it's a darker shade, but it is very, very pretty. It's very intense, but it's very, very pretty. Again, you could use this just on its own and blend it out a little bit, or I think it'd be quite nice to use it with a liquid blush, like use a really, really light coloured liquid blush. And then blend it out, because I love Beauty Bay's new liquid blushes, and then you could blend it out with that and have a bit of an ombre kind of effect with it, make it look a little bit more lifted. But both of those shades are beautiful. I didn't expect to like that rosebud one as much as I do, but that is really, really nice as well. Yeah, I really like that. So that is it. That is my full review on the Beauty Bay face palette. I feel like it's taken me so long to get around to this, but I am obsessed. Like, this is going to be a staple in my makeup kit now. The blushes really surprised me. I wasn't expecting to like them that much. And that's not anything on the blush. It's mainly because I'm just not into, like, I'm not into powder blushes. I like liquid blush, that's just my thing. The She Glow one made by Mitchell and the Beauty Bay ones are just a massive staple in my kit, and I use them all the time. So going from them back to using powder again, which is what I used to use, I was like, I'm not gonna like it, it's gonna look patchy, it's just not gonna work. But I love it. I actually love it so much. It looks really good with that bronzer. That's really lifted my face. The bronzer really surprised me as well, because like I said, not the kind of shade I'd normally go for. It's more of a nude shade than like a warm bronze, but it really, really surprised me. It does look really nice. I knew the highlight was going to be gorgeous, but yeah, highlight gorgeous as well. I think the full palette is just a 10 out of 10. When I do reviews, I always try to find something in the product that I don't like. I like to try be 100,000,000% honest and be as reliable as I can for you guys, so you know that if you're going to get a review, you are going to get a completely honest review from me. So I do like to try and pick out, I like be really, really picky with things and try and pick something negative as well as something positive. I genuinely can't fault it. I cannot find something in this palette that I would fault. Before trying it, I'd have said don't have two blushes, maybe have a blush or like an eyeshadow shade or something else in there, like a primer or just something else. But now I've tried it, like, I see why they had two, and I think it's absolute perfection. Like, yeah, could not fault this at all, which for me, that is a very, very new thing. I do love to pick things apart. So that is the full review on the Beauty Bay face palette. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. If you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, as well as leave me a lovely little comment in that comment section down below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because it really does help me out. That is it for me today, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye!